I joined the Air Force at 17, and my foot would start to drag for no apparent reason. So they sent me to the doctor, and they said I had flat feet.
I was breaking fingers and toes and falling all the time. Dislocated shoulders, knees, fractured hips.
I couldn't sign my name. I had to have a stamp just for my signature. I was writing on the board, holding up my elbow because I couldn't write.
Family didn't understand, but I didn't understand it either.
I had 5 MRIs and CAT scans. It took him 5 months to say, try this medicine, and this medicine was cinnamon. And I said, you think I have Parkinson's?
I put a video in of the 14-year-old little girl that was really bad. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't get through it. My first thought was, I can't deal with this.
Traditional Parkinsonian patient being in their 60s or 70s only has to deal with the disease 10 or 15 years. Being 30 years old, we have a lifetime.
I want to be there, you know, be able to be strong enough to hold her and carry her and lift her up when she comes running to me at the door.
You think about it 24 hours a day, you know, because even, you know, the joy she brings for me, it's still in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, gee, you know, I went to pick her up and I couldn't.
Parkinson's, it's not a disease. It only affects one individual. Parkinson's is a disease. It may affect 10 or 12 people.
About 7:30, I get up, slowly make my way to the shower. Used to be a 5-minute shower guy. It's about a 30-minute process now. Unless we get a cure really soon, you know, we're thinking probably a deep brain stimulation. It's an 8 to 12-hour-long surgery. They drill a hole in your skull. You're awake through pretty much the whole surgery, all 8 to 12 hours of it.
And then they take a long needle and they actually perforate the substantia nigra part of the brain to stimulate it. But it only worked for a couple of years and they have to be replaced. But I'm most optimistic about stem cell research because stem cell research is where they take the embryo and they grow out the stem cell and they actually insert into the brain. I mean, it's still done into the brain. It still involves brain surgery, but it's less invasive.
It's the only disease that I know of that they openly have come out and said it is curable. We haven't cured a disease, and I can't remember. The closest thing I can think of is a vaccine for polio. So this is a curable disease. It's got the most potential for us to live a normal life again, and I think our outlook is great.
First time I went to the support group and I talked to all those people, there was various stages of Parkinson's in the room, from young onset to people that were just in really bad shape. And I walked out of there and I thought, my God, there's my future in all of its different stages. And I went and sat in my car and just cried, you know, but that was the last time I really thought that it got me down. I'm not gonna let it beat me.